A good, cold, wintry morning to you all from the Farmer Contractor Series here on Greenlands Farm. Today, we have got a new surprise in the yard. There's a building to put them into, and there's not much happening. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. You join me on my latest, well, a Christmas gift to myself, really, I think. If we're being honest, this is a Massey Ferguson 165. It's the new addition to our classic collection, and just look at it. It's immaculate, absolutely immaculate. And I made the minor mistake of driving this one home to the yard today. It's blooming freezing. We're struggling through, and we're going to get ourselves back up to the yard there and park this in the shed. And there's a few things in the yard that we're going to show you and talk about today as we've changed. It is currently mid-December. And there's not much really happening around the yard, so we've got a cattle to feed up there. We'll show you what's going on with the new shed, new storage area, as well as all in place there, and looking rather fantastic. And then yeah, we'll be looking good. This time of year is always quiet for us, so this is where we get a few other bits of pieces done, a little bit of maintenance done here and there so far this week. Some of the guys are on holiday. Tractors are all, actually apart from one, all parked up in the shed at the moment. And that's probably going to be the way it stays until January now, which is fine. We can work with that. It's absolutely not a problem at all. But yeah, it does mean that we're going to have to keep ourselves busy. And one way is by, well, just buying this immaculate thing. This was built and restored by a machinery restorer not too far away from us. I got it delivered down to the local dealership where they held onto it for me for a little bit because I didn't know where to store it. But now we do. And we're just going to pop up here. Again, this one probably isn't going to do a single thing in terms of work for us, but it doesn't really need to. It just needs to sit there and look good. The lights are all working on it. Even all of the indicator stalks are working. The multi-power lever works as well there, so it can change through the different ranges, and it's just a thing of beauty. It really, really is. We're going to just pull around the corner here. Obviously, we'll not be strapping this onto the 6-meter combination drill anytime soon. Don't think it's ever going to see that, but what we will do is actually just leave this a little bit further up. We've got to bring the JCB telehandler around here very shortly. Park it. But as you can see, it is a bit frosty out there. Get that turned off there. We are, like I said, middle of December, no snow yet on the ground. Everything is a frosty and cold. Not much else is happening. We've got a bale of straw in there. We're about to start putting the rest of the feed together for the day. But if I come into here, well, this is a shed of expensive equipment, not really doing much. Like I say, it is quiet. These two machines in the corner, obviously we're not expecting them to do much there, but the fence are all lined up ready. There's one out and about at the moment, but the rest of them are all sitting here quite handy, really. And yeah, we'll just keep them like this for now until January there. We've got a few plowing gigs that are going to be coming in January, and then yeah, we'll see. We'll be all systems go again. But for now, like I say, work's quiet. Everything's been in here, tucked in out of the way. Been doing a bit of servicing on some of the fence there, getting a few their end of year services, really close enough, some of them to milestone hours, so they'll get changed over. And yeah, that's all looking very, very good indeed. Now there is a new development around the corner there. As you can see, we're not gonna have a look at that just yet because we need the JCB. And so for that, we'll just get this open up. Had a few of the tines on here sharpened just the other day in the forks. That's all looking good. Get it fired up. Okay. Cattle are all doing very well. There's still, the calves in there are starting to get a bit more muscle on them, a bit more meat on them as well there, which is great. Want to see that. But yeah, for the most part there, the dairy herd is looking very strong. What we need to do is put a bale of silage into here. Some of the silage, we had someone ask if we had a few bales spare. I don't know what they need or want, but we'll figure that one out and we'll hear back from them at some stage. There you go. Yeah, we might be able to give a few away there. Our volume of production for next year won't be quite as high there because we're going to plow in this field just on the other side of this hedge here. So with that in mind, we'll likely keep a few more bales around than we normally would. But we'll stay close to that and see how we get on. Let's take this one off the top though. That Richard Weston trailer went back again. Nice successful demonstration there to see what happens. But for now, our trailers are all parked up again. I mean, as far as our grain trailers go, the dualies work really well for us, to be honest. But you know, we're always open to new offers and new options. And up you come. There you are. Must turn this on. Get it firing through there. Gonna need a bale of hay. Gonna need a little pallet of minerals in there as well, and then we're all set. We'll let that run over for a little bit of time, and then we're all good to go there. It's kind of nice actually these days when there's not much happening on the yard, just to get cracking along and get all these little bits and pieces done. But yeah, reminds you of all the things you need to do there, because soon enough the grass equipment will be out, and there'll just be no time to stop and think to get it done there. So we've got to take advantage of the quiet times whilst we have them. And ooh, we'll have to stack those back up. Been done very well at all. But I hope everything is going well with yourself, wherever you are, wherever you're watching that. Do let us know down below what you're cracking along with there. Like I say, it is middle of winter here now for us, so there's not a great deal happening. But yeah, let us know what you're working on. And this should rattle off the edge of the fork there. Perfect. Even managed to get the JCB service up the other day there. Changed the filters there. Gave it a good clean down. Few bits of paint had to be retouched up. You know, we try and keep all of our frontline equipment looking as good as possible, because it's going to be out and about everywhere really, so you want it to be a good representation of your business. So that's what we've been able to do thus far. We'll just knock that off there as well. Leave my pallet forks around the corner here. Yes, they are. You'll see here as well, both our plows have got new metals on them, and they're looking good. They are looking immaculate, actually. Very pleased with how they came along. New metal bodies on there, new points, new skimmers, and just a good cleanup as well. So a lot of acres going to be put into those when we get going on the fields in January, so we need to have them in tip-top condition, which I think they are. They're looking pretty darn good as they stand. And I want... we're gonna have to get some more of this figured out soon enough. Easy does it. Alright, well, we're gonna get this cattle done. We'll get them all taken care of, and then we'll go and have a look at our new toy store, really. Well, that is all of the excitement and the hustle in here taken care of. These cattle will be good for the day. So... I said that we're going to be doing this. It took a lot less time than I thought it would to get it all built up, actually. We're probably looking at about 2 weeks start to finish for this shed. It's quite remarkable. It's nothing too fancy. It's just a nice storage space for some lovely old bits of equipment. But needless to say, let's go and have a bit of a poke around the corner and have a look at it. And yeah, it is something. It's straightforward there. It's just a dry storage. What we can do, it's only going to be used to put some of the more vintage machines in. I think it's going to be fair. We moved out the field marker here. It was about 3 meters off the back of the shed there, so we have lost a little bit of space, but you know, we'll be okay with that. That's fine. And but look at it. What an absolute delight of a place. Plenty of room in here, store anything I need to. And yeah, we'll keep all of the newer kit out of the elements, out of the grain store as well, because, well, at some point soon that's going to be, hopefully, given a successful harvest there, that is going to be full. So we'll leave that be. But yeah, ultimately, we've got 3 machines in here now, and you never know what else may get into here. We might end up putting a combine in here or something, but yeah, ultimately, very, very happy with it all indeed. Nice and large shed. Relatively cheap from a construction standpoint for sheds, really. We did a lot of the ground leveling work ourselves as well to save some of the cost there. And we're looking good. But yeah, kept the guys going there, kept them busy. And now what we need to do is play a little bit of shuffle with some of the machines in here. Probably just this one actually, I think. And then we... Oh, heavens, is that close? Good lord. Okay. And then we've got ourselves a bit of a passage out there for the other two. Love these machines. I do love coming back to the older tractors. The new ones give me a lot of intrigue and interest, and obviously it's our mainline operational fleet, which is great. The 936 there, for example, absolute delight. Wouldn't change it for the world. Love it for what it does, but man, this guy is something different. Ooh, a little rattle there. Let's get it into gear, I suppose. I think we'll just park this around the corner and just leave it running through for now, just to let it tick over. But, oh, what a machine, what a machine. I have to try and find some events that we can take these things to sooner rather than later there. That'd be pretty cool to do. But yeah, we've got a little bit of an apron out here that we can just turn on as well. Plenty of space. Into reverse we go. And then again, we'll have to see what else we can find, really. I'm always looking to see if we can find any new machines to add to the fleet. Sure, definitely wouldn't be against that. We'll have to see, really. Let me know if you have any suggestions for what that could be. If you know of anyone who's selling anything, I'm always all ears. But yeah, we'll let that take over. And then, yeah, let's keep on adding in some more. Get the 1455 in here as well. Wanted to say 956 there. And hey, never know, maybe the 3670 can find its way polished up into here. But that is still being used pretty much on the daily, actually. So I don't know when we'll do that. Okay, so this is a slightly bigger one. There you go, we're through. Yeah, ultimately, this is all we're doing really at the moment. There's not a lot else happening. We're just keeping the farm ticking on over there, doing a few servicing jobs, making sure everything else is looking good for the winter. And then when we do get round to the busy months there, we'll be ready to go. So, looking forward to it really. We're gonna leave this here, just a very short wrap up. I hope you have enjoyed. I have been Simulation for the Nation. If you haven't yet to do so, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up there and subscribe if you want more from the Greenlands Farmer and Contractor. Until next time though, do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing as always, and we'll see you in the next one.